Alright, now we are here on King's Row.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Let's see. There we go, okay. Alright, so it looks like...
Think you can keep up with me?
How was that? Okay, yeah. It's like they're going to be having a bashed up setup here on King's Row. So right now score is 1-0. And there's the rest of the team.
Attackers incoming.
So Mercy Zen this time on support. And then Junkrat Bastion for the damage. And then the Orisa D.Va. So they're actually keeping the D.Va down low at the start. And the Orisa up top with the Bastion behind the Orisa shield. And looks like they're WCU is running the Hammond Reinhardt. The Reinhardt gets taken down after his shield gets burst down. The D.Va finds a way behind the Orisa. Does get demeched. Just trying to chunk out Bastion. Is able to take him out and then jumps back down the point. Mercy going for the res here. Crazy McGee demeched here. So it looks like there's first hold here for the Bulldogs. Junkrat just trying to chip away at damage from inside hotel right now. Is quite low from the micro rockets. Again, the Orisa getting dived by the D.Va. So Crazy McGee's gonna come up and counter that and might be able to get the D-Mech here. It does, but there is a Hammond up there. So Crazy McGee's gonna have to go back for the Mercy to get some healing. The Versex here is gonna pop the configuration tank, get some huge explosive damage, but not finding any kills from it. Gets the Mercy quite low, but gets finished off. Silent Storm coming back, so now Zeren Astra just throwing in some damage now on the point. Looks like Lucy will be the first one to step on the point. And Zeren Astra not able to finish off the enemy Junkrat. And looks like Blast Percentage might be Phasmatic with his Transcendence. Healed by Silent Storm, and Crazy McGee's also there, but he's gonna get demeched. Such a balloon in the back here, just trying to pop up some damage. So that'll be one tick. Zeren Astra does have this Riptire here. We'll see if he tries to launch something in. Here it goes, it's gonna come into the top. And the sound barrier from the Lucio is actually gonna keep him up. So now Bulldogs having to retreat to find out what defense they're going to be doing. So right now Silent Storm just trying to help his team. Now we are here on King's Row. I need to mute the stream, my bad guys. Okay, here we go. We're back at it. And the supercharger get laid out caloric acid. And the Hammond comes in with Dix, but Versace again getting the pick on the Hammond and the Lucio. And the configuration tank from Verse here finds the soldier in the Junkrat. D-Mech D.Va just barely escaping with about one bar of health. And so now Bulldogs just waiting for another push. Looks like they'll be pushing through main again. Maybe a Junkrat going around the side, which Burst is watching for right now. And there's the Riptire again. First trying to run away, but it finds the Junkrat and Bastion. Crazy McGee though with a bomb did find both supports. That could be crucial for the Bulldogs to keep staying in this fight. The Junkrat jumping down now to contest. Onto the point, the micro missiles going in, finishing off Bumblebee. And so that'll be another hold for the Bulldogs, as well as Phantasmic getting resurrected, so back with 6 on the point. Crazy McGee does need a bit of healing though. And looks like they'll be fishing through main again as the Rhine responds. Eats up that Moira purple ball. And here comes another Riptire. It's coming into the top here maybe. It does find the main tank. It's now pushing through main here. Crazy McGee's gonna have to fight. The rest comes up, but Zaren Astra gets a triple tire onto one of each. And now Bulldogs here are gonna push in to try to finish off all the picks so they can get Crazy McGee chasing down this Junkrat, who's extremely low.
Routing power to forward shield.
So that was a great tire from Zaren Astra there. He's supposed to be casting with me, but he had to play instead, so at least he's making big plays as he's in the game. So Supercharger get laid down. I think I hear a soldier flanking behind. And yeah, it looks like they'll be going through trying to push to the back. Silent Storm finds the Bastion. And here comes another Rip Tire straight up the middle. And there's a triple tire of WCU zone, but Crazy McGee responds with also another bomb as well. So WC with the advantage, they are able to get a resurrection off. Clark acid shield breaking, especially with the soldier and the Moira behind them as well. And so they're just gonna collapse both in. Crazy McGee getting taken out after being demeched. I'm not sure if Dogs would go and try to contest this. They might just have to give up the point. Fantasmic going in actually. And he is going to try to touch the point to keep it from going as Vert pops the configuration tank. But there is an enemy Moira ult as well. Yeah, it looks like most of the ults will be used by WCU to finish taking that point.
A temporary setback.
Now as the Bulldogs respawn here, they're going to want to try to hold around this corner. Junkrat just putting in some spam, and Zern's going to fall through the hole trying to go up to contest them, so they are down. Silent Storm quite low. WCU so far getting all the picks. No one falling yet. Crazy McGee gets demexed behind the Reinhardt, but it's just going to get focused by the entire team. Astra getting taken out on the side there. Fantasmic's gonna find Septic Moon, who's quite low and discorded, but he looks like he might get away. He does find to pick the Mei wall. We're gonna have to switch from the Mei from Crazy McGee. And the Mercy up top just gaining all the healing that WCU needs. Crazy McGee gonna fall, no one able there to touch the point, so it looks like they'll get the final point on King's Row.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
So the Bulldogs actually didn't have a bad defense there. Even though they got 3 points, they left 49 seconds on the clock, so the Bulldogs are able to get a really fast and quick push here. They could have King's Row on the back and take it to the third map. Let's see if it'll let me spectate. There we go.
I'll be watching over you.
Alright, looks like Bulldogs this time are gonna go with almost a bit of the attacking comp that WC went through, minus the soldier and the Rhine. They're gonna go for more of a dive style. Same thing that was kind of used on Nepal that was really effective on the second point for them.
Operational. Diva, ready for combat.
So we'll see Astra and Verge on DPS with the Hanzo. Hanzo's extremely effective on this map.
You should be at peak performance levels.
So it'll be interesting. And maybe we'll see a Widowmaker on King's Row from WCU. So we'll see. Getting ready here at the top. Zern try to pick out what they have. Sonic Air on the point will help reveal the Reinhardt and the Zenyatta, and the volley comes out from the Zenyatta, doesn't find anything. So just trying to get damage in the Ryan shield here. So, still stuck behind the May wall, they haven't pushed back there. But they also have another Fire Mercy of their own. So, no first picks to engage the fight yet. Looks like they're gonna rotate in front of Hotel instead of through it. The Reinhardt's gonna go in for a charge, doesn't find the D.Va at all. And looks like first to be on the point will be Crazy McGee. And Verts is able to find the Reinhardt and the MFR, so that'll be the first, hopefully, yeah, Bulldogs will take the first point. Caloric Acid just cleaning everyone else up, so looks like that might be a first point for Bulldogs. We'll see if anyone in WCU will be able to come back. A smart and effective dive from the Bulldogs, so definitely really good for their time. Yeah, looks like they're swapping back to the Soldier now. That was a good Mora healing ball up to Zaren, since he's not sticking with the Mercy most of the time. Now he's being damage boosted. But a ton of damage from their own fire, and now it's a fight inside there. But the enemy fire does have a bubble, so Zaren's gonna have to get out of there. And now WCU's fire just putting in a ton of damage from the back. Able to hit one air shot. Can he follow up? His team follow up? Shadow Thief might get away from here just barely, but Bulldogs making steady pace. Zaren Astra hitting some nice rockets in there, getting close to barrage here. It's another air shot on the Shadow Thief. Shadow Thief just continue having to retreat and have the Mercy heal him up. And the Bulldogs are almost to the second put here. And Fire will pop their barrage, but gets finished off by the Junkrat. Boba being able to get the D-Mech and finish off the Mercies. So they are down the main healer. Looks like the enemy Valkyrie will be popped, and actually tanking a rocket there with the shield because of my frame lag. So Butler still putting in a nice presence, and there will be the enemy Graviton, and Zaren Astra is going to find an opportunity to get the barrage there, gets most of them low, but Bullbeam's going to be popping that attack visor. Crazy McGee and Caloric Acid bottling up WCU into that alleyway there. So they'll be pushing in for this final point. Crazy Me going up for another dive. Now has the Zenyatta orb to heal them. And so it looks like no one's going to be able on the point. And so it looks like Butler will be able to grab the second point super quick. They have 5 minutes going into the last point. That is huge on their time bank. WCU is just a bit staggered of who's attacking front. I think they're going to group up because this far in the back, it keeps getting caught out by the Winston. It's all by himself now. He's actually gonna pop the barrage to find Zaren Astra. So it looks like the rest of WCU is gonna try to push in here since they have no supports, and they're just gonna fall back to spawn right now. Veritas stuck away from the team a bit. Yeah, and Balloon's gonna find it. So now he's staggered completely from the team. So Butler's just gonna have to play it safe, but they do have plenty of time to wait for him to come back. So Crazy McGee here, looking for a bit of a flank around the side. Go to Caloric Acid, who's in the front here. Does have a D.Va bomb ready, and looks like he'll find the first pick on the Soldier. And the Zenyatta trance comes up for WCU as well as the Soldier. Caloric's gonna drop a bomb that could be huge, but the Reinhardt does shield it off in the rest of the team. Both teams. Attack Visor is gonna find the Mercy and the Pharah. And looks like Shadow Thief is gonna be swapping onto the Bastion here. But the Riptire finds the D-Mech and the Bastion. And so now Doodle's gonna find the Junkrat in the front. So now Butler staggered a few people, but they could at least get someone on the cart here. Some nice micro missiles there from Caloric Acid. And the Valkyrie is ready, but that's going to be a huge shatter. But Zaren Astra here is just going to try to get in as much healing as they can right now into Butler. Spoopy's actually going to fall into the hole. Just resurrect on the Reinhardt, but picks are coming in here for Butler. And so Butler's going to be pushing up here this last point. A nice boop there. popping the Reinhardt into the team. Looks like we're gonna have a resurrect here onto the Moira, so now both supports back for Butler as they push into this final point here. Yeah, it looks like there's a ton of burst damage on the right, and there's an enemy bomb, and that's gonna find the Mercy, the Winston, and the Junkrat. So Butler down quite a few players. The Moira is just gonna fall into the hole to group up with the team again. So Butler here just trying to regroup now.
New objective. Get the payload moving.
They're going to be pushing this tight corridor here. If they get one wipe, they should be able to finish off the game here. So approaching about the 2-minute mark here. This Reinhardt is being quite effective shield. Looks like that's going to be the Moira alt pot coalescence. Bubble Beam's going to be popping his attack visor again. Hasn't been able to find a pick quite yet. Butler support's doing a nice job keeping their team healed. The rocket launch has come in to force back the team, but it looks like the picks are coming in for WCU. Crazy McGee able to get a finishing kill into the Reinhardt. Shadow Thief's gonna fall down. Fall damage. Diva low and almost DMAC there. Crazy McGee and Phasmag just trying to do the most they can with the start. Just a ton of healing for this one Winston. And so the Bulldogs are still making leeway on this cart. It's gonna be a shatter from the Reinhardt. And there the Mercy gets knocked down, so that'll be kill. So 1 minute left. And so now Butler does need to push this cart in here to be able to win the round.
I must go where I'm needed.
They're probably gonna get it right in overtime.
Why is the payload stopped?
Looks like all they have right now is a Coalescence and a Primal Rage ready for this final push. Yeah, there's gonna be the Coalescence as the Winston goes in. It's about to pop Primal Range probably. The enemy Zenyatta is gonna pop his Diva Bomb, a Junkrat Bomb. Winston gets pinned. So the Winston's still just barely alive and might be able to leave out. Just trying to stick on the cart right now.
It's almost over.
And his time is expiring. Doesn't look like there'll be anyone near the cart. Gets spooped back. And so that will be map number 2 and the game to WCU.
Play of the game.
That was the responding triple tire there. Let's see. Alright guys, well that will be all for the game, so that's GG to the West Carolina Catamounts, and thank